naturally. It's like when I was in jail. I'm sat there, a prison officer's got in my face. You only need to Google it, Samwalker Strangeways, 15 cars set on fire. I'm in Strangeways prison. I walk in, I'm sat there first, right, in reception, and then he calls me over to the desk. And he gets in my face, but he's only done it because he's thinking, oh, Samwalker, whatever, yeah. Right, thought to get a little bit of a reputation. This is what the prison officers thought. So he got right in my face. I'm like, he's going, trying to act aggressive. He said, get out of my face, mate. He went, I won't. He said, what are you going to do? This is what the prison officer's saying with 10 other prison officers next to him. I said, you see what I'm going to do when I get on that fucking phone if you don't get out my face? He went, go on, do it then. Like that, right? He went, he's trying to threaten me and intimidate me. So literally, stupidly, I got on the prison phone, rang me mate, to do the favour, like, get up here tonight and fucking smash every car on the front of this car park in this prison. He went, where are you? I said, Strangeways. He said, snap your SIM card up. He went, go on, sound. Bang, put the phone down. The next morning, that same prison officer, it's on Google is Samwalker Strangeways, that same prison officer come to my cell with 3 other officers and like, oh Sam, look, this was a misunderstanding. I said, what do you mean? He went, he said there's no need to get all these cars smashed up, out all the staff members' cars, it's out of order. Well, I want an apology from you for how you acted. Come on, well, everyone was listening to cell does. Come on, I apologise. This was a big fucking steady prison officer who thought he's a bad man. That's a class example. Do not provoke me. I'm nice, respectful. Don't need to Google that, Samwalker Strangeways, 15 cars set on fire, or 14, whatever it was. And that was it, the little buggers. To take me to solitary confinement and send me to bloody Durham prison. They sent me to bloody Durham, the little fuckers. And then that's when you'll see, when it says, Samwalker took guard's phone and demanded a Big Mac. I bloody did. I took the prison guard's phone and fucking demanded a Big Mac because I was hungry. High-risk prisoner takes guard's phone and demands Big Mac. High-risk prisoner serial con Samwalker picked up a warder's phone in the prison van and taunted the guards by asking for a Big Mac. What can I say? I was hungry. I've been in prison a long time. Sometimes when you're hungry, you have to do these things. I'm like, listen, you little bugger. Give me my Big Mac and you can have your phone back. It's very, very simple. I'm back. Yes, that's what happens, We do this sort of stuff when we're hungry. But then when we're provoked, when we tend to be provoked, this is what happens. This is what happens when one gets provoked. While I was in prison. And that's what happens. You've got to understand this. I don't like to be provoked. I know that one, you've got to. This is it, little buggers. Just leave me alone. Because prison sentences don't bother me if it's based on principle. As you see, has jail sentence increased after having prison officers' cars torched while behind bars? I don't like to be provoked. But on a moral principle, I will do a prison sentence if I have to, and if I feel it's for the right reasons, as you know, because I was damn jail for protesting. These little buggers need to understand. I'll go to any lengths if I am provoked. Do not mistake the voices and smiles. But yeah, little fuckers. That was prison guards, that. Tried to provoke me, got in my face. All because one dickhead got in my face. Get out of my face, please, lad. I don't want to call. I just want to come to your prison and fucking keep my head down. Get out of my face, or you're going to see what's going to happen. He said, what's going to happen? I said, well, you'll find out when I get on the fucking prison phone and make my reception call. If you don't get on my fucking face. He didn't get out of my face. So, the fucking cars got torched. And that was it, and that's what happens. The little buggers. Just leave me alone. I do not like to be provoked. I'm polite, respectful, generous, handsome, charismatic. So many other fantastic qualities. But there's one quality that I am not, and that is arrogance. I don't think I'm above anyone other than trolls. And I'm not a fucking dickhead who's just gonna start treating people horrible unless you provoke me. And that is it. You little buggers. But this prison officer, in giving him his credit, he did apologise to me the next day. And he had all the he thought he was the hardest prison officer in the jail. And he apologised. In strange ways, that was. So I accepted his apology. I don't know if the other fucking 14 prison officers did who had their cars fucking... Like, I didn't apologise to them, but I don't know if they forgive me. You know, God speaks about forgiveness. So I'm guessing, you know, if they're Bible bashers, then they should at least seek forgiveness. But I do not regret it. That's the difference. I don't regret it, you little buggers. But if you want to forgive me, you can do. But I really don't give a shit whether you do or you don't, you little fuckers. And that is it. Frozen because I went to go on get this other one. This little fucker in Durham, this prison officer. Inmate attacked and threatened prison officer in Durham. Let me just explain something to you about this incident. This little fucker attacked me. He turned round, I was in solitary confinement. He turns round and says, I'm arguing with him, and he pulls his truncheon out and went, turn round and get on your knees. I complied because they both had the truncheons out. Well, sorry, one of them did, Alan Fairbairn, and Mr. Barton then pulled his truncheon out as well, his metal fucking truncheon. And they ran in and fucking hit me on the head with a truncheon, so naturally I got up. And I proceeded to fight with these little buggers. And then they played the victim, saying they are now in fear. In fear of what? You fucking targeted me, you little fuckers. This is what I'm saying to you about these people. They do actions, yeah, and then when there's a reaction to them, you start moaning. This is what they do. You start fucking moaning when you react to their actions. So as I said, please, if you're stupid enough to troll me on your own account and make lies up, I said trolls are spineless. They hide behind fake accounts, but if you're stupid enough to do it on your real account, you can't moan when shit starts getting heavy. Do you know what I mean? You literally, you can't start moaning. But I'm not talking about you unless you speak about me. So stop using me for views and stop making lies up. Because if you make a lie up about me, then naturally, the natural course of selection would be to target about my nearest and dearest as well, which is Faith at the moment. The natural course of selection would be your husband. Because you're a female, so if I remotely threatened you in any way, you'd be like, oh, I'm a female. So naturally, I wouldn't do that. And it's not a threat what I've said about your husband. It's a simple fact. So just leave me alone. I've got a couple of lads from Glasgow going to that area today just to do a little bit of intelligence and work, because I need to. There's a couple of other addresses I need to get. Just for just to keep it as okay. We're ready to go. A bit like fucking Israel and Iran. Israel waits for and I'm not going to put myself as Israel. She's Israel because she's the bad one. I'm Iran. So it's like Iran now getting all its intelligence on its targets, ready to strike the moment Israel tries to strike them. And that's it. But we have moved into a different era. We have not moved into tit-a-tat. We have moved in from tit to husband. And that's it. Whose house is that? You can make your own assumptions of whose house this is. But there's 2 other houses I'm getting today. The addresses for. You can make your own assumptions. Anyway, if I took my dog to the vet and they started talking about me online, I would be fuming. Exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing. Where's Penny, you little fucker? You little fucker, Penny. How dare you put flowers on my head? You little fucker. Anyway, yeah. So all I'm saying is, just leave me to help my dog. And that's it. Faith Sam, she's just chilling. She's just there in front of me. Good girl. Good girl. All she needs now is Faith. This is what she goes into. So she goes into these modes where she's just like zoned out. Good girl. But it's a morning, so she's not really a morning person anyway. Are you, girl? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You father, well too far, because she knows Dr. Jello wrote me a fucking prescription, and Teddy said to me wait in Spain to get the prescription. So she knew full well that my tablets are from Spain. She knew that full well. So for her to then try and manipulate the public by putting a screenshot of the tablets from the Sierra Leone vet, these other tablets, put a screenshot of them and put the video and say, this is proof that the antibiotics are not from Sierra Leone. Sorry, not from Spain. She tried to lie to everyone, making out that all my antibiotics weren't. I was thinking, why would I go to such lengths to help my dog and to sit here and waste my life in the sense of what I'm not able to achieve? To not, I've got my tablets from Spain. It didn't make sense. She must have so much pressure on there. She has. We're going to get her a scan Tuesday. She's supposed to be a professional, she should. But do you know what pissed me off more? Was in her hashtag, she put Team Teddy. I thought, how old are you? You're like fucking 50 or whatever you